All right, dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog. I'm welcoming a very special way because it is Friday. Yes. Thank God it is Friday. My dear friend, forgive me for my cracked voice. I've been screaming and shouting the past few days. From when Ghana lost the game to Mozambique. So Chelsea played their game. That gave me a little relief. But up till now, I have not recovered yet fully. So forgive me for my cracked voice. Look, as a football fan and a football lover, sometimes some things can take over your emotions. Football can take over your emotions. Football can cause you to lose appetite for food. Football can cause you to lose appetite for anything that you love most. Excuse me to say, you can even have your wife around you, not even recognize her. Football can cause you, your brain, your mind to go off, especially if you put your heart in that game. Like the game against Mozambique, Ghana's game. I lost myself totally after the game. It took me hours to recover myself. That is how emotional football can be, how football lovers can be. That is why until now, for Ghanaian authorities not to come forth, even to issue a single apology to Ghanaians for the failure, 3 consecutively. The last AFCON in 2021, we came back from the first round, we were eliminated first round by who? Comoros. This one, we were eliminated again from this game, a game that we almost won. And we still got out of the AFCON. 4-time winners of AFCON, 42 years ago, my dear friend. That, having said that, it does not mean that we don't be going to finals. We've been to finals more than 5 times in the last decade. We've been to quarterfinals, even to the finals about 3 times in the last decade. But then, if our administrators who are in charge are doing the same thing over and over again, and we are getting the same result over and over, then there must be a radical change. There has to be a radical change. I was expecting that the government will even issue a paper, a document apologizing to Ghanaians for the failure again, because it is our money. It is our money they are using to pay themselves. Our money they are using to pay the coach. It shouldn't be only the coach that has to be sacked every time. Somebody somewhere in that office, football office, FA, it has to be dissolved. Yes, I agree that they said government cannot interfere in football matters. But it is government that is paying the coach. It is government money that is used to pay the players. It is our money. Then even the Minister of Youth and Sports had no business to be in that office even this day. Today as I'm speaking to you, dear friend. Minister of Youth and Sports has no business to be sitting in that office. I have thought about this for the past 3 days, and it's like politicians are taking we Ghanaians for granted. If people's emotions are at stake, people's livelihood, their life is at stake. The annoying part is that they just issued a letter stating that they've appointed some people to search for a new coach in 3 weeks. A new coach, the same people that have been doing the same job every now and then. Every time we've sacked 5 coaches in 2 years, right? Or 3 years. 5 coaches. And so the same people who have been bringing as the coach are the same people that are going to look for a new coach within 3 weeks. Because we have a game against Argentina in March. So if they should be able to get a coach within 3 weeks, by the time they go through the process of vetting and everything, February is already over. Then by March, the coach will be ready to assemble his team to play Argentina in China. Oh my goodness. Well, this is not why I'm even here. Why am I even? Look, dear friend, I'm here for a different reason. But listen, I'm sorry. Let's get to business. Chelsea, please. Let's get to business, my dear friend. Yes, tonight we have a game against Aston Villa. Chelsea fans, I hope you are with me. Please still stay with me. I'm sorry. This is Salon's blog. You are highly welcome wherever you are around the globe. You are highly welcome. We have a game tonight against Aston Villa. And I will surely make sure I deliver to you every detail on the transfer market. One of the reasons why I'm here this very hour is to let you know what is happening around our club Chelsea and the striker options that are available. There is a news that I didn't want to talk about, but I want to talk about it regarding our striker options. Yes. Before I go to that, I want you to understand something here. Mauricio Pochettino, as a Chelsea manager so far, played 28 matches, win 15, draw 4, and lost 9 games. He played 28 matches as Chelsea manager so far. He won 15 out of the 28, drew 4 and 9 losses, 7 wins and 3 losses in the last 10 games in all competitions. 7 wins and 3 losses in the last 10 games in all competitions. I'm bringing this up for you out there to note something. Poch is not really a bad coach as such. If you look at the record here, 15 wins, 4 draws, 9 losses. That means that on average, let's just say that about 19 games, he didn't lose 19 games. He didn't lose in 19 games out of 28. 7 wins and 3 losses in the last 10 in all competitions. He deserves to be given opportunity. Yeah. He deserves to be given opportunity. I'm saying this before we go into tonight's game. Because tonight's game is another knockout game. FA Cup 4th round is another knockout game. It is. Now, we all know the challenges of the team. And one major challenge has been injury. Injury was one of the problems that we faced as a club. Thank God the players are almost back. And like Chilwell, for instance, he posted something. He said another big one tomorrow at the bridge, which is today. He's back. I just want to believe that he'll be ready to play 90 minutes today because Aston Villa is not an easy game to be. I hope Chilwell will be fit enough to play at least 80-90 minutes in tonight's game. Dear friend, this is your breakfast. And before I let you go, this is my major issue. Why I am here this very hour, this morning, as your breakfast, to serve this breakfast. Chelsea striker options. It has been the news for the past days that Chelsea are interested in signing Aston Villa forward Jhon Duran and are considering making a move this month of January. Listen, Jhon Duran, another 20-year-old. If this is true, then please, we've had enough. We've had enough. Chelsea, we've had enough of this kind of signings. Another 20-year-old. We've had enough. Jhon Duran to Chelsea, please and please and please again. Like I said it yesterday, if we cannot get Karim Benzema, then let's just sail the ship through to the end of the season until Victor Osimhen arrives. If we cannot get Karim Benzema, we are also linked not just to him, not just to Duran. We are also linked with another player. What is his name? Another player from, is it Newcastle? I want to get that for you. Look, if we cannot get this player we all want, Karim Benzema, please, Chelsea, it's better we wait. It is better we wait. Yes, it is better. Callum Wilson. Chelsea have been alerted to a potential opportunity with Callum Wilson, who is available for a cut price of 18 to 20 million pounds. Callum Wilson, another injury prone. By the way, even the Jhon Duran is also injured as we speak. And according to the coach, yesterday, he made it very clear that the player will be out for some weeks. For me, it's a good news even. If we want to go in and buy a player that is injured, it's up to you guys. Then, another injury prone. His record is even worse than Reece James as we speak. His injury, if you go through his injury situation, every season, he goes on injury 2 or 3 times. Every season. Every season. Hamstring, calf, even COVID-19. Callum Wilson. Now, what are we doing? We all understand, even Karim Benzema himself knows very well that his salary, his wages, no club in Europe can be able to pay those wages. He understands that even to get 10% of the wage will be difficult. He knows. Karim Benzema knows that. But the player is willing and ready to get out of the Saudi Arabia, even though there has been news that they don't want to let him go. They want to shift him from his current club to another club. But the player has been, as we speak, has been offered to Chelsea according to sources. What are we waiting for to negotiate and get it done? Today is when? Today is 26th of January. 5 more days for the window to be shut. Chelsea, please. It is time we act and act fast. Jhon Duran is cap tied. He played for Aston Villa in the FA Cup. He played for them in the Callim Cup. Callum Wilson is cap tied. So both of these players, they can only play the Premier League with us. They are cap tied. That is what you must note here. Dear friend, let me leave you here. I'll be back with the transfer news next. Transfer news across Europe. I'll be back with that. Remember, tonight is a match night and it's about Bet Winner. Register with Bet Winner. The link is right at the description. Register with them if you are new here and play all your bet games. Play all your games with Bet Winner. Use my promo code TEAM1979 and win big. It's game night. Chelsea match tonight against Aston Villa. Bet with Bet Winner and win big. Remember to use my promo code TEAM1979. I will see you in the next one when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.